Could there still be a hidden city of gold, veiled by centuries of mystery, waiting to be uncovered in the depths of the jungle? Could an ancient legend contain whispers of truth, waiting for the right adventurer to unveil its secrets? Hello and welcome to Paranormal Pursuits. I'm your host Shenjan. Today we dive into the heart of Honduras, into the dense, mysterious rainforest of La Mosquitia, where the legend of Ciudad Blanca, or the White City, has captured imaginations for centuries. This elusive city, often called City of the Monkey God, has been shrouded in mystery, myths, and conspiracy theories. Explorers, archaeologists, and even treasure hunters have risked their lives to uncover its secrets. But is Ciudad Blanca merely a legend, or could it be an archaeological marvel obscured by time, nature, and secrecy? Stay with me as we unravel these stories, sift through the evidence, and immerse ourselves into the paranormal whispers surrounding this enigmatic place. From ancient indigenous lore to modern-day discoveries and conspiracies, the story of Ciudad Blanca will challenge what you believe about history, exploration, and the unknown. The legend of Ciudad Blanca dates back centuries, rooted in the oral traditions of the indigenous people of Honduras. According to these stories, Ciudad Blanca was a place of immense wealth and sacred power, protected by the gods and hidden deep within the jungle. Some tales speak of a white house or a white city filled with treasures, while others describe a forbidden place that brought doom to those who dared to enter. During the Spanish conquest, tales of Ciudad Blanca reached the ears of conquistadors. Hernán Cortés himself wrote to Emperor Charles V, claiming to have heard of a city filled with riches beyond imagination. However, he never found it, and the legend remained elusive. In the 20th century, the myth took on a new life. Adventurer and journalist Theodore Morda claimed to have found the City of the Monkey God in 1940, bringing back artifacts and tales of his discovery. Yet, he refused to disclose its location and tragically died under mysterious circumstances, fueling conspiracy theories about the city's true nature and who might be hiding it. Fast forward to 2012, when advanced LiDAR technology revealed the outlines of ancient settlements buried under La Mosquitia's thick rainforest canopy. Could this be Ciudad Blanca? In 2015, archaeologists led an expedition to the site, uncovering stone sculptures and a ceremonial plaza. Despite these findings, debates rage on about whether this is the mythical city or just one of many lost settlements. Adding to the intrigue, the area's inaccessibility and perilous conditions, including venomous snakes and diseases, have kept it shrouded in danger and mystery. Numerous expeditions have been thwarted by the jungle's relentless challenges, with some explorers falling prey to tropical illnesses, others narrowly escaping fatal encounters with wildlife, and many more retreating after equipment failures and disorientation in the dense canopy. These perils have created an aura of impenetrability around Ciudad Blanca, reinforcing its legendary status. Even today, La Mosquitia's lush, dense forest seem to guard the city's secrets.
Boo! Just popping in to make sure you're still with us. It's me, Ghastly Gary, your friendly neighborhood ghost. I've been haunting these podcast airwaves since I wandered into a mysterious audio vortex one eerie night. Now, I stick around to keep things spooky and fun. If you're enjoying the chilling tales so far, stick around until the end. I've got a few ghostly giggles and some important news to share. And remember, the real chills are always in the details. So keep those ears open and stay curious, my spectral friends. All right, I'll float back into the shadows for now. But don't forget, I'll be back at the end of the episode with a special message just for you. Now, on with the show.
While Ciudad Blanca is steeped in archaeological significance, it's the paranormal elements that amplify its allure. Indigenous legends warn of a curse protecting the city. Those who enter unbidden risk invoking the wrath of the gods or the spirits who guard it. Several local shamans claim that the jungle itself comes alive to ward off intruders with eerie sounds, strange lights, and disorienting phenomena reported by explorers. One shaman, Don Rafael, recounted a chilling experience. The jungle is alive. It watches and waits. I once saw glowing eyes in the darkness, and when I called out, the sound of my own voice echoed back like a warning. The spirits do not like outsiders. Theodore Mauder's 1940 expedition remains one of the most chilling accounts. Mauder spoke of an eerie coincidences and near-fatal encounters with wildlife that felt more like orchestrated attacks than random events. His untimely death, officially ruled as a suicide, has led many to speculate about whether he was silenced to protect the city's secrets. Or was it that he lost his mind and couldn't come to terms with what he has seen inside the city? Even the 2015 expedition wasn't without its strangeness. Team members reported feeling as though they were being watched, despite the jungle appearing empty. Electronic equipment malfunctioned inexplicably, and one of the archaeologists' GPS showed them circling back to the same spot repeatedly, even when they were sure they'd taken a straight path. One particularly eerie tale involves phantom guardians. Local hunters and guides recount shadowy figures glimpsed moving swiftly among the trees at dusk. These figures, described as neither entirely human nor animal, dissolve in the shadows when approached. Could these enigmatic forms be spirits guarding Ciudad Blanca? Or are they the jungle's natural energies taking shape in the minds of those who venture too close? Conspiracy theories also abound, suggesting the city is deliberately hidden by powerful organizations. Some believe it's guarded to prevent its riches from being exploited. Others argue it holds ancient secrets, perhaps even extraterrestrial artifacts, too dangerous for humanity to uncover. So you might be thinking, what makes Ciudad Blanca such a magnet for paranormal speculation? First, the setting. La Mosquitia's dense jungle creates a natural environment for fear and imagination to thrive. It's easy to attribute strange sounds and sights to the supernatural when you're surrounded by darkness, isolation, and the overwhelming sounds of nature. Second, the psychological phenomenon of pareidolia, seeing patterns like faces in random stimuli, might explain some of the reported sightings. A rustling bush or shadowed tree can easily appear otherworldly in the right context. Then there's the scientific explanation for disorientation and equipment malfunctions. The area's unique magnetic anomalies and high humidity can disrupt electronic devices and GPS systems. Combined with the jungle's natural maze-like layout, this could account for the eerie sensation of being lost or watched, similar to what we discussed in the Aokigahara episode. You must go and listen to it if you have not done that yet. However, the ingenious legends and personal accounts add layers of complexity in this case. Could the stories of phantom guardians and curses be cultural metaphors for respecting sacred lands? These tales might serve as a reminder of the spiritual significance of the area, warning against the hubris of disturbing what is sacred. In many indigenous cultures, myths often encapsulate deep ecological and moral truths, urging harmony with nature and reverence for the unknown. Ciudad Blanca's legends could thus reflect a blend of historical memory and cultural values, preserving a narrative of protection and respect for the jungle's mysteries. Or do they hint to an older, unexplained truth about the city's origins and purpose? Theories linking Ciudad Blanca to extraterrestrial or ancient advanced civilizations remain speculative but persist due to the city's enigmatic nature. Finally, the conspiracy theories add another layer of intrigue. The concept of hidden cities isn't new, but modern technology's inability to fully unveil Ciudad Blanca only deepens the mystery. Some theorize that governments or corporations might be suppressing information to protect priceless artifacts, while others suggest secret societies are safeguarding truths too dangerous for humanity to confront. So what do you believe about this place? I am certainly intrigued by it. I personally can't rule out paranormal interference, as there isn't enough evidence against it at this time. Ciudad Blanca's allure lies in its duality, a tantalizing archaeological mystery wrapped in layers of myth, legend, and conspiracy. Myths speak of a city cursed by gods, where greed brings ruin to those who enter, while conspiracies suggest that powerful organizations, perhaps even governments, may be actively concealing its location. As I said, some claim the secrecy protects the treasures of unimaginable value, while others suggest the city holds dangerous knowledge or extraterrestrial artifacts. These intertwined elements create a narrative that captivates the imagination and challenges what we think we know about history and the unknown. This enduring enigma not only tempts adventurers with promise of discovery, but also fuels the imagination with its rich blend of historical intrigue and paranormal whispers. Perhaps the city's true power isn't in its gold or artifacts, but in its ability to make us question what we know, whether a sacred site, a lost civilization, or a cautionary tale. Ciudad Blanca reminds us that the world still holds secrets waiting to be unearthed by those daring enough to seek them. As we wrap up this journey into the heart of Honduras, I leave you with this question. If you had the chance to explore Ciudad Blanca, knowing the risks and the legends surrounding it, would you take it? Think about it and let me know. And before you leave, I believe Ghastly Gary has a little message for you. So stay tuned, and until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.
Boo! Oh, don't be scared, it's just me, Ghastly Gary, popping in to say thanks for hanging out with us on today's episode of Paranormal Pursuits with Shinjun. Did you enjoy it? I sure did. Nothing like a good ghost story to make a ghost feel alive. You know what I mean. Now, before you go floating off into the night, I've got a few favors to ask. You see, I've got a haunted family to support. My little ghostlings are growing up so fast, and my dear wife, Phantom Phyllis, says I need to bring home more ectoplasm. So, here's the deal. First, if you liked the episode, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you don't want to miss the next spooky adventure, and it'll help keep my haunted house in top shape. Second, share this podcast with your friends, family, and even that one weird neighbor who talks to their plants. They might be into the paranormal too. The more listeners we have, the more haunted fun we can conjure up. And finally, if you're feeling extra generous, why not buy Shinjan a coffee? You see, keeping this podcast running is hard work, and every little bit helps. Plus, my ghost kids are always asking for the latest in invisible toys. You wouldn't want to disappoint them, would you? Oh, and don't forget, all the details for buying that coffee and following us on social media are in the episode description. It's easier than finding your way through a haunted house in the dark, I promise. Remember, stay curious, stay safe, and always keep questioning the unknown. You never know what mysteries you might uncover next. This is Ghastly Gary, signing off. Thanks for your support, and until next time, I'll be watching, in a totally non-creepy ghostly way, of course.